2 points. Okay. Alrighty. Well, we definitely want to put one here. And then I'll put one in guns because I feel like, yeah. Alright. No back. Okay. Okay with that. Every 2 level gains, you gain a perk point. Okay. Okay, these are unavailable. Ooh, okay, bullet shield. You gain a bonus to damage resistance. Plus damage resistance. Critical chance. And strong enemies. Ooh, I like that. Point blank. Shotgun SMG are increased against targets within. Kind of like that. Not much of a... Also scales damage. Oh, that's kind of cool. I actually like that a lot. Manual reset. You can hack into... Also get a bonus to damage. You unlock an additional weapon equipment slot. Ooh. Kind of like that. Ooh, all these are pretty good. I think I want to do Space Ranger, because I'm definitely going to be adding to my speech. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, completed. We don't need to look at that. Okay. Engine, cryo room. What was this again? This is kind of like a... Oh, my workbench. Crafting screen allows you to spend crafting resources to create various items. Got it. So I can make bypass shots with scrap metal and foil. Scrap metal, black powder, concussive mine. Nicotine. Got it. Okay. Mods. into that. Cute. Oh, I don't want that. No, I want it. Oh, there he is. Cute. Okay, let's look at our codex here. Equipment. You see mark all red? No. Mark all red. See, I don't understand why they don't have a... companions, right? Okay, cool. Alright, let's look. Ooh. Originally designed for inside use. Companion abilities charge 10% faster. Plus 30 damage resistant, but damage lost every time you wear it takes damage. Okay, so it starts off 30, but it gets worse and worse. While the tactical attacking consumes 25%. Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright, yeah, let's do this one. Okay, that's pretty cool too. Ooh, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, I don't like that one. Yeah, we're gonna do Zane suit. Only does a medium, but I like the. I like all that. Come on now. I don't have any other helmets. Oh. See, like, there's all these buttons on the bottom here, and I don't know how to get to them. Hibernation helmet. Oh, that's pretty cool. Plus. It's premium. Base health, base health. Oh my god, that looks crazy. No. After using a companion ability, gain damage resistance for 30 seconds. Oh yeah. Scrap metal, magnet, shiny servo. May be consumed by a companion to immediately return you to action. Does not work while companions have downed themselves. Oil and cloth, okay. Some recipes. Yeah, so it's like, okay, so I'm here, but do I press? No. Do I press down, over? No, that's just there. Okay, understood. So proud when I signed the research, but I'm ashamed. Shamed everyone. Arbiter Trash for bringing enforcement reminds me that I am lacking in discernment and ability. And if I occurred to me detriments, much pressure. We helped him out. We helped that guy out. He deleted all. He located the terminal. Speak with Niles. Yeah. Okay. All right, we're here. Game is on. Please allow 18 months to respond. Maintain your cover and continue observation of Arcadia until further notice. Confirming receipt of latest report. Your additional extraction has been received. What extraction not possible? Submitting another request. Recognizing over the past 6+ years, but it's most important that you continue to observe. Huh. Poor Niles.
This unit requires your assistance, Commander. Records indicate that lockboxes, such as the 2 housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggling operation. Special lockbox keys are needed to open them. After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra installed this dispenser to house additional lockboxes, which may be located throughout the colony. Unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to focus on rescuing you, Commander. Theorizing. Extracting the contents from the first lockbox may disencumber the dispenser, allowing it to return to normal operations. This unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander. Agent Ibarra updated this unit's security protocols following an incident of minor exposure. This unit is currently forbidden from unlocking containers, safes, and bathrooms in use. Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Auntie's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander. An Earth Directorate agent prepares for all eventualities, including but not limited to unpremeditated murder. Additionally, the second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your Valerie unit. Upgrades are recommended to improve your experience of Valerie. Please do not attempt physical intimacy with your Valerie unit. This unit is programmed for all manner of self-defense. An upgraded Valerie unit will boost the team's overall level of effectiveness by an estimated 87.3%. Please be on the lookout for any additional lockboxes, which may be stored here for your convenience.
Do not eat this liquid.
Congratulations on your acquisition of the dematerializer. The dispenser is now functioning normally. Your ability to conceal homicides has also been increased by 85.9%.
Okay. Noted. Alright, that's like all the crew quarters. Commander safety. So, oh, I guess this is my tiny bed, huh? Okay.
All these years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing her whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for? Oh, Commander. Thought you were Val. Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew. Seems so. Better luck next time, I guess. You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I did search for you, Commander. Just as soon as I was able. Might be you're giving me more grace than I deserve, but either way, thank you. So then, I gather Val's described our state of affairs?
Confirmed. The commander has received a full briefing on the following topics: the invasion of Arcadia, the Rift, and Agent DeVries' survival.
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite. If she's of a mind to, she could use the information on that thing to destabilize the Rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her. With your erudite insights, I wager it won't take us long at all to catch her. She's going to ground now, but as part of her original undercover mission, DeVries was inserted at the Vox Relay Station on Paradise Island. She'd have followed protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts. You'd think so. But even before Antes invaded, the island wasn't exactly a utopia, no matter what lies the Protectorate tries to sell you. Brother's mostly nice, at least. Just to be clear, I'm not saying we're strolling up to the Vox station and knock nicely. The Vox is highly restricted and heavily defended. It'd be a death sentence. We might ought to explore the island first, find out what we can. The satellite alert pinged DeVries' tracker in a town, name of Fairfield. Wasn't nowhere clear as yours, so we need to poke around a bit. Doubt she's there now, but it seems a better place to start than insulting a Protectorate communications hub.
Like all the plants. Alright. Elysium's largest and most populated colonized moon, Eden, is blessed with a breathable atmosphere and tropical climate that requires minimal terraforming to render gently trade winds to blow in your direction. Dramatic windswept spires. Much of this moon's idyllic landscape is now scarred from battle, though untouched pockets remain.
Ought to bring Val with us when we leave. She might not look it, but she can be fearsome in a fight.
All right. Forgot which way was the exit. I think it was this way. No. No, this is not right. This is not right. Well, it is. What's that?
See that thing in the sky there? That'll be the Vox relay.
Vox stations serve as key communication hubs for the Protectorate. Unauthorized visitors are likely to be shot or hanged on sight.
And that's why we're headed to Fairfield first. Less chance of us getting shot while picking up debris trail.
All right. What the fuck is this?
They will surely thank you for it. Prudence dictates. Eye your neighbors carefully. Well, that, as they say, is that. What's next? Now, listen to this.
Scourge of unfettered capitalism has come to Arcadia and brought with it the seeds of its own destruction, their invasion and immorality. These bit worshippers will soon taste defeat and praise the sovereign. As of this day, the Order of the Ascendant have declared themselves enemies of the Protectorate. They may have been chosen to do the wake of corporate. So in the wake of our beloved colony are tested. It is now obvious that the corporate helped with the traitors of the Order. Rest assured the sovereign knew their treachery. Knew of their treachery. Any communications? Huh. Fire Vigilant Fairfield landing pad is decommissioned. All repair efforts might be halted. The continued targeting of landing pad by the battle. Let's go. Gain an additional weapon slot. Hell yeah! Well, I'm gonna go real. Let's go back to our. Before we get too far, if I'm gonna get another weapon slot, I'm gonna do that. Holster. I need 25 cloth. Understood. Now I wonder if I had just gone in here. Oh yeah, here we go. Gain an additional weapon slot. Oh yeah, I wouldn't have known. Okay. Okay, cool. Alright, good to know. Oh, wrong way.
At the risk of sounding glib, that ain't a good sign.
Correction. The sign seems to be functioning normally.
I'll say the same for the trooper.
shotgun, SMG, Sane's blade. I kind of want to use this one, I think. I don't know who this Zane guy is. Oh, cool. Alright. Whoa. Each companion has a special companion ability that can be activated once charged. Unique and taunts enemies, deals a quick burst of damage, or even you. Okay, continue.
Protocol syringes prime.
Ready to take the heat off.
Okay, good. Good to know. Alright, well, let's see what the companion abilities are. His ability is to spread out, I'll hold him. Taunts all enemies in areas after he fires 3 shots at the target, dealing increased damage. Now his abilities must be fully charged when we target. Got it. And then Val's ability is... Cool, that's cool. She has a blaster. That doesn't do much damage.
Commander, just say when.
Oh, hell yeah. Look at that, we're slowly learning how to play the game. Oh, I see. That's cool. Alright, so yeah, we'll have it like that. Yeah.
Company. Must be from that ship on the landing pad.
Whoa there, go-getter. Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all. Huh. Really? Everyone knows we're cultivating our sprat population for a new deep-fried snack line. So I refuse to fall for such a ham-handed attempt at dissemblance. Look, we're Auntie's Choice. Lying's fine. We downright admire it even, if you pull it off. Next time, try a little harder. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all, unless you got any questions before you're on your way. And away from the landing pad? Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of them? Damnation. I know that tossball. Belonged to a friend on that detail. Keepsake, I guess. Thanks. That'll mean a lot to his family. They can use it to pay his gravesite fees. Fool never bothered keeping up on the payments. Them Protectorate drones been a serious menace of late. Heard Trooper Faulkner shot a few. Do you find a way to put a stop to them? There's a bounty for it.
Trooper Faulkner.
What? You been in hibernation or something? We're here to bring the free market's liberation to the people of Arcadia. And Arcadia's bounty to the rest of the galaxy, of course. Before I forget, I have standing orders to send all newcomers to Minister Milver Street. He's in the town hall. That'd be the one with the giant hologram on it. Can't miss it. Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance on Eden.
Give Auntie 2 bits, and she'll give you some new glitz. Give Auntie 5 bits, and she'll give you a facial spritz.
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see.
You can't spell
Mark my words. When my deal comes through, I'll have enough bits to own this place.
I see a huge opportunity for us in Fairfield. There's zero competition and plenty to drive people to drink. Welcome to the name-pending saloon, purveyor of spirits and stimuli. What'll it be, stranger? That is an ensuing step on my 19-point business plan. Trying to find a name that would convince patrons to spend their hard-earned bits here. Like to hear a few contenders? At present, my top favorites are 1, the Drunken Haggler, 2, Accessories, 3, Absinthe-Minded, 4, the Fair Shake. Now tell me, which would make you spend your hard-earned bits here?
Absinthe-minded is pretty good. I'll do that one.
Well, that's what we'll call it then. I'll tell future business partners we did extensive outside testing. I can now check off step 18 of my business plan. Why, sure. You'd be surprised how much loose talk and idle speculation occurs around here. What, between them Protectorate defectors, finally able to speak their minds, and all our off-duty Antes employees carping about work and the war. Any particular topic you have in mind? Oh. Minister Milver Street's blessed with the gift of gab. Swear he could sell bypass shunts to a Raptidon. Ain't one of them falsely magniloquent types, though. Sincere fella. Shares command of Fairfield with Acquisitions Officer Carr. She's blunt and murderous. 2 traits Auntie's Choice highly prizes in a commander of corporate forces. To say they have differing approaches to leadership is like saying, gee, suns are hot, whilst being incinerated in a solar eruption. Vox Station's run by a brigadier by the name of Montelli. Sounds like he's as much a danger to his own troops as ours. Real piece of work, even by Protectorate standards. Reportedly enamored of show trials and summary executions.
Ooh.
Tell you one thing you can't avoid, the bridge. No other way around it, and at present, it's held by Protectorate forces. We have a small contingent of troops bivouacked nearby. Forward Operating Base, they call it. You're asking me for the particulars of a high-level corporate acquisition. Like, an in-depth accounting of the various parties who vied for control and who won out in the end? They merged. Rebranded. Auntie Cleo seems in charge now. Dunno. Do my best to steer clear of corporate intrigue. My pleasure. Got anything for me in return? Apologies, but tall tales and poorly formed fabrications failed to impress me much. Here I was hoping you'd have a good story for me in exchange, but oh well. Not everyone's a seasoned raconteur. Pick your poison, and I am mostly not being literal there.
761. Guess I... Security bourbon. Purpleberry, 225. 90. These are, wow. 125, but only 4%. Typical. So it seems like the security bourbon and the prestige brandy are best. It's 25. Sure. Alright. Well, I don't think I need any of that. Oh, hi. Make bubbles. Make bubble up yours.
Oh, it must be one of my copious direct reports. Rest assured, I'm making adequate progress in my manual labors. Time for another performance review already. Apologies, I'm still applying the required elbow grease to scour these surfaces, just like a novice facility sanitizer should. Many thanks for the validation. I don't suppose you can spread the word of my competency. I desperately seek to avoid yet another demotion. This meritocratic society is still so foreign. The workplace skullduggery, the prioritizing of self over community, the excessively colorful nutrition. Well, let's see. Before this, I was auxiliary assistant, then dehydrant rehydrator, then apprentice hireling. That was my big break with Auntie after we were liberated. However, I fear I'm not cut out for this canid, eat canid lifestyle. Seems the only way to flourish is through general underhandedness and ruthless efficiency. Never picked up those skills in my 50 years as Fairfield's drone operator. Pity they didn't keep me on there. I was quite skilled at it.
Protectorate drone. Reward on delivery.
Never been the type to sit behind a desk all day. What, when I could stand behind a bar?
ever catch a break. Finally find a way to get ahead, and this happens. Swear, I almost had it this time. Everything all lined up. Easy mark, guaranteed moneymaker, favorable terms. Practically the recipe for success. Look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers? So you can understand my situation then. I had just the thing to get me a fast-track promotion to lower middle management. Now you seem like someone who knows a good deal and wouldn't be adverse to helping me out. It's like this. I agreed to meet with a business associate to finalize a deal, but the location got set for Spire Grove. Problem is, you been outside of Fairfield? The funicular to Spire Grove broke recently, so I got no way to get up there. I'd break my neck scaling that cliff for sure. There's a long way around, but it's not for me. Why, the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know. It wasn't before, but mayhap they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency so they can strike.
Auntie's Choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away.
While exploring facilities to the north, my partner unearthed a heretofore unexploited advanced protectorate technology. Couldn't or wouldn't go into details, but he promised every household would want one, that it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's Choice citizens.
Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's Choice?
I lay my hands on something like that, turn it over to management. I'd start climbing the rungs of the corporate ladder right quick. Soon, I'd have all the considerable perks of someone responsible for a hit new product line. Bigger salary, name recognition, reserved seating in the company restroom, the works. Opportunistically leveraging difficult predicaments. That's the Auntie's Choice way. I have a few bits I can offer you. Not much, but if it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, I promise I'll see you're taken care of later. Splendid. Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of agricultural harvesting encampment southwest of here, near a mess of them rocky spires. He'll provide the agreed-upon schematics. Truth is, haven't the slightest. You know the Protectorate have all the most advanced technology, though. Probably something straight out of an Aetherwave serial. Edible spacesuits, N-ray specs, matter translocation. It could be anything. If Jackson's all fired up about it, it'll be beyond comprehension, I'm sure. Well, the broke-down funicular is due west of here. Dexterous-looking so-and-so like yourself could probably scarper up it in a jiffy. From there, it's just up the hill a smidge. So close, but so far away. At least for me, anyhow. All right, then. Don't let me keep you.
With a door this tough? They must be storing something good in there.
Yeah, guns, armor, probably some ammunition too. Honestly, Kemp ain't that much of a mystery.
Leave me be. I have no interest in dealing with the machinations of you dark marketers today. Have you two come to mock me like your fellow dullards? Perhaps if you rub together your only 2 brain cells, you might even come up with something approaching cutting. No. Wait. You're not some corporate simpleton, are you? On the contrary, you have the manner of an officer about you. Someone who understands the substantive weight of command. Please, allow me to start over. I am Warden Sterling, dedicated servant of the Protector of Arcadia and caretaker of worlds, the Sovereign Henry Varick. I'm not that kind of warden. It's a title of distinction for those who serve in the Protectorate military, short for Warden of the Realm. Manners. How refreshing. And if I did? What a strange argument. Obviously, I would prefer the contents of the armory remain with the Protectorate, but circumstances being what they are, perhaps you're right. We need more privacy before continuing this conversation. Go to the back of the building, and I shall meet you at the window of my cell. I'll be waiting.
You're thinking too small, Murph. I'd put money on the Protectorate stashing treasure inside. A whole pool of bits enough to swim in.
It's a constabulary, not a bank. And certainly not some kind of gold-filled swimming hole. Besides, these Protectorate lack imagination. Never had an original thought wasn't written down for them first. Like I told you before, it's probably just guns. I guess you're one such person.
Up close and personal. You must be someone who doesn't mind getting a little blood on themselves.
Might be our new friends also the sort who can get through impenetrable doors. How's that strike you?
We've tried everything short of skipping a ship through that door to get inside. Though, come to think of it, maybe that's not such a bad idea.
I'd love to see the quartermaster's face after turning her lamps onto that requisition request.
Fine, Skip drives out. Say, maybe we could commandeer one of them tractors out in the field instead. Oh, bet that could plow through the door.
In case you haven't noticed, we're in the middle of a war, and hard to say whether we're winning or not. Better question is why no one else is treating this like a top priority. In any siege, advantage goes to the defenders. Right now, the Protectorate still has control of the bridge to the Vox station. That station is the key to taking Paradise Island. When Officer Carr ever gets the go-ahead, we need to be ready.
Why do you want to know? What are you, some kind of spy?
Back down, Trooper. I'm sure our friend here is just curious. Still haven't gotten orders to, I suppose. Only person besides Carr who might know more is Commander Torres out at the forward operating base. Right. With all our new trainees, we've got the numbers. But bodies won't mean diddly without the weapons and equipment hopefully inside that armory.
If there are any weapons at all, I still say it's treasure. This is Eden after all.
You've made your case, Kemp. I'm more interested in hearing the opinion of our new friend here. What do you suppose is in there?
I don't smell anything, but could be the room's airtight. Grim way to go if that's the situation.
I don't see it mattering much either way. That door is sealed tighter than a salt tuna can. Nobody's getting through anytime soon. You sound like you've got something percolating. Wish I had that excuse.
Guess we gotta start afresh. Can we untable that tractor meet store idea now?
Sell the existing with paperwork to do.
Don't go into that cheap...
That guard wasn't being ironical about the giant hologram over Town Hall. Well, guess we ought to go acquaint ourselves with that minister like she said.
Very temporary shortage of funds.
Everything copacetic? Don't answer. I don't much care.
All right. Well, welcome. We'll continue our adventure next time. Bye.